Hi, Weavy enthusiasts. I have a procedural workflow for you to check out. It's mostly based on everyone's favorite kind of Nano Banana model, and it starts off with these three architectural reference images. In this particular case, these are pictures of this iconic bathhouse from Budapest, and we feed these images into the model and are basically asking it to interpret them as a sort of a video game inspired isometric city builder style building tile with this cartoony kind of simplified sculpted look, and it does a pretty good job. It did sort of multiple passes on this, and most of them are pretty workable. We're gonna go with this one, and it's also worth noting that throughout the entire workflow, every prompt is generalized, meaning the prompts don't make references to any specifics of any building or particular asset. The only things that need to be changed are these initial reference images, and the rest of the workflow will just work based on that without alteration. So we end up with this rendition of this location, and we do an upscale, not as much for the resolution, but more to add a sort of nice details and touches like the tiles or the roof here, and with that we're also asking the model to do a 90-degree clockwise rotation of the building, and we kind of specify that all key architectural features and windows, doors, and key objects should remain kind of spatially consistent. It does a remarkably good job at that. So now we have the original building and this 90-degree rotated version of it, and then we proceed to create sort of a procedural set of prompts that will allow us to change kind of weather and lighting conditions on this asset. So we instruct the LLM to create a set of prompts, in this case 10 of them, with sort of specific starting wording, and then kind of a made up environmental change. Here it talks about, stormy night, bright sunny day, snowy winter day, misty morning, dark night, full moon, all sorts of things like hot sunny day, twilight, beautiful sunset, fireworks exploding overhead, all this stuff, right? And then these prompts, which are separated by an asterisk, are then fed into this array, which splits them based on the asterisk into kind of members of this array, and this array is then in turn fed into the shiny new text iterator node, which makes it possible for us to do batch rendering, or like batch generation rather. So basically run through all these items in this list and create generations based on that. So we feed the original image into another instance of Nano Banana, plus the text iterator node, and then we get all these altered versions of the original asset, like snowy, fireworks, sunny day, foggy, stormy, full moon, kind of like this golden hour lighting. I don't even know what this is. Nice mood lighting, again, storm, rainbow, all of these various iterations, and then the same thing happens to the rotated version as well, which effectively means that what we've created here is a set of start and end frames, which if we lay out here, this step is not necessary, by the way. Like, these can just be directly connected to whatever else is coming next. but just for demonstration purposes, these are kind of laid out, these pairs of frames here. And then what we can do is pick any arbitrary combination of these start and end frames and feed them into video models which accept start and end frames, kind of like Weavy.AI Flash or Kling 2.1, and just use a simple single prompt for all of them to create a turntable based on these, and then we can get these very cool little video sequences that basically create a transition between the start and end frames and maintain kind of spatial consistency, and there's no distortion, no morphing, no weird artifacts, and we get this one where kind of the rainbow comes out, or this one with the full moon. Yeah, it's a snowstorm, and I don't know, this one I think turns stormy. Yeah. So like I said, this works with any architectural reference. It will go through the paces, get converted into an isometric building, and then the entire process is basically repeatable. There are other things that can be done with this as well. There's a little side quest here where it gets more specific and less procedural, but we can basically ask Nano Banana to do a spatially accurate close-up here, and then feed it and the original image into it, and then get these nice like zoom-ins that are still pretty fun, but you know, kind of less repeatable. So this is also possible, and that's about it. I hope you guys liked it, and here's the workflow link, Isometric Banana. Thank you. Bye.